Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We haven't gotten to report a lot lately on green days, on just good weekends and green days. Today is one of those days. These are the fun ones because I get to just go through my wallet, show you where I'm at, what I'm doing, all that stuff. For the folks who joined us for the BCNA interview yesterday, we had some really good information that was handed out by TJ. Replay is available in our live section, so if you guys want to take a look at it, we'd certainly appreciate it. Big Hannah, big fan. I like what they're doing. I like what they're going to be doing. They're hitting it a lot harder, going to be putting out regular updates. Their roadmap looks good. I'm buying it up. I'll probably be buying more. And yeah, just take a look. Tell us what you think. Bitcoin, nice little spike over the weekend. It's the leverage traders been having a ball. I know I was leverage trading, so it's always nice to be able to pick up a little bit of extra scratch there. Mostly, I've been doing it all on DYDX. I like their reward model. I like their system. I like what they're doing, and I like that I'm collecting enough in rewards to basically cover all of my trade fees and my interest. So that's always a real good thing. Take a look at DYDX. I don't recommend leverage trading, but if you do, DYDX. That's where I've been landing, and I've been enjoying it. So let's get to the wallets. My big takeaway on this one is obviously the total assets. That's always nice. So month ago we're sitting at about 250, 260. I haven't went and looked back at my videos from a month ago, but it was probably in that range. So you know what? It's nice being up 60, 70 grand over the month. It's starting to work. It's starting to come together. I still don't believe that we're at the bottom. We're not even close to it. A lot of it's gonna depend on the Dow today, so or the Dow this week, and we're gonna be watching that one real close. But in the meantime, everything seems to be inching its way up. That's always nice. Right here. That's why. There's no real big mystery here. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up with it. So there's no real catalyst. I think people are starting to lighten up a little bit. The Feds are going to inflate again. They're going to be kicking up the interest rate here at the end of the month. This is in fact going to happen. It's been well telegraphed. It's the only question here is going to be 3/4 of a point or a full point. My only concern with this is that they are going to raise the interest rates too high. They're going to cause a deflationary period, and all bets are off at that point. But it is going to happen. So until then, you know what? I go cautiously. I guess that's all I have to say on that one is maybe go cautiously. Uh, I've been pretty well holding the line here. I have broken up this number right here. I've put about an extra 70 grand, actually put it in and put it to work. And some real basic stuff. I mean, I'm not really going nuts on this one. I put in an awful lot just sitting here at 1 day bonding. You don't get a tremendous amount of APR 36.93, just pairing it up with Osmo, but I'm only locked into it for a day. So why not collect it as opposed to just sitting there? I'm not expecting any kind of really radical variance out of Osmo that would make me be terribly afraid of this trade. And if I can collect 37% while I am just more or less in a holding pattern, I don't expect Osmo to take such a heavy dump in a 24-hour period that I can't get out of this trade if I need to get out of this trade. So that was probably the biggest move that we've made over here with the unbonded assets. Everything else is as you see it. I'm still heavy in my heavier pools are USDC, wrapped Ethereum, wrapped Bitcoin. I'm pushing a lot more into EVMOS. It's been holding and performing well. So I'm nice and comfortable there, and I'm doing it for the Osmo. I'll let you know flat out. EVMOS is still new. I'm not sure if it's going to have the legs to be able to continue. I don't want to get caught up into another kind of Juno market sentiment mess. So I'm not going tremendously heavy, but again, doing it for the Osmo. I'm pretty comfortable with this trade at this value. I might take it up to 20, 25 grand, something like that, and then we'll observe it. But right now, the only money I'm pushing in here is reward money, the APRs from here, turn them into APYs. But I do want more of them, so that's why we've busted down. The unbonded assets. Still got plenty sitting there. So if don't come is necessary, meaning that if it hemorrhages tomorrow, we drop 15-20% in total market value. I still have my unbonded, my USDC, and all that is sitting there, happy, ready to buy. But at no point am I going to be pulling this stuff out. So there we go. One of my helpers has been Juno of all things. So I started pushing into Juno right over here over on Juno Swap a week, 10 days ago, something like that. And it's helped me out nicely. So from right around here to up here, that's always nice. And I'm breaking it into approximately 5 pools over here. Juno, Atom, because it's just a nice pairing. I want to have as much Atom as I can. And I collect a better APR over here. That's really all it is. As opposed to what I have here at 19.99%, 26% with the 14-day bond. I'm collecting 77 over here. And in this case, I'm collecting Juno and Raw. I'm taking all of this double Juno Raw rewards here. I'm dumping it straight into the Juno Raw pool, 180%. Love it. It's kind of like printing money. Now, I don't swear up and down by Raw. In fact, I don't even recommend it. But if the market stays stable, this is a amazingly profitable amazingly profitable group of trades right here, so I'm going to be sticking with them. Juno USDC, of course, I'll pair anything with the stable token, and I've been spreading out a little bit of my Osmo, I have way too much on osmosis, so I've just been trying to spread it out. But again, all of this has been purchased with just APR, so it could all go to zero. I won't like to see that, but if it does, it really didn't cost me anything. So this is just a way of diversifying. Rule number 2: diversify your money. So I'm spreading it out. My good hitters lately has been over here on Sifchain of all places. So we've shrunk down the USDC pool a little bit, and we've been pushing a little bit heavier into Ethereum. That worked out really, really well today because Ethereum's on one hell of a pump. Bitcoin, of course, is up, but Ethereum doubled it. So, we're sitting up there about 10%. I've been buying up the Ethereum and utilizing the Ethereum that I had in there from about 1,200. So, taking it from 1,200 to 1,500, $300 a token, it works out real good when you have a decent amount in there. So, this is some of the surprising numbers that I've been seeing over here on Sifchain. It's the trade volume over the last 24 hours. And it's a little bit shocking to me that Ethereum, that there's actually that much action for the native Ethereum token over here on Sifchain. Almost $90,000 trade volume over the last 24 hours. That's wonderful. This one was the one that not surprising me, 203, almost 204,000 for the Rowan USDC. USDC is going nuts everywhere. A lot of people are trading for it. They're, again, don't come strategy. So there's an awful lot of action for USDC. This one was the one that surprised me just a little bit. $150,000 worth of volume in Rowan Atom. I wouldn't have called that. I have a decent amount in here. Going to work for me, and that's if I have it, I'm going to put it to work. This one is a pure APR play. I want to keep my Atom working, and I'm collecting 26% of it, 26% on it here on Osmosis. I'm collecting 77% over on Juno Swap, but I'm collecting 112% over here on Sifchain. Now, Sifchain does have one advantage over all of the other DEXs, and that's the fact that I can unbound my liquidity at any time. So I am effectively day trading these tokens. If they show the least little bit sign of wobbling, we're not going to be doing what we're supposed to be doing. Daddy will pull it. I'll pull it all. We'll get out. We'll move along. But they've kind of been doing the right thing lately. They've been holding in here. I've been able to realize a little bit of profit. If I see it go up 5% and I want the 5% profit, I just unbond right there. So I'll just pull 5% out. Not a whole hell of a lot of money, and it's not enough that the DEX is going to notice. But it's a nice little pull that I can do on this DEX. I can do it quick. I can do it easy. I can do it for a penny and take that money and put it to work somewhere else. So the reason that I have been moving an awful lot of money, particularly on and around Sifchain, is because they'll let me. But it's I haven't been pulling out that much. I've been kind of just letting it go because it's been performing. It's been performing well. Lots of upgrades coming for Sifchain, so I'll be keeping my eye on that one. BCNA has actually been my surprising mover right now. I have not been putting in a whole heck of a lot of money, but it did take a nice little bump with everything else, and it all kind of went up at the same time. But I mean, I'll take this all day, particularly with an entry point of approximately a penny. I'll take this one all day, and I like being early in projects. With what they have coming up, I'm still going to consider BCNA a very, very early project. It's ambitious. I'll give you that one. But what they have works. I've made lots of purchases using my BCNA. Over on Royal Queen Seeds, by the way, you can go there. We made a video on that one. I've been kicking it out, and I like that what they made works. So now all they have to do is take what they made and get it into the hands of more people. This one's going to turn for them. Big fan. I'm gonna make some money on this trade. How about that? I'm gonna be inching my way in here. I don't have that much right now. I got about $1,300. I'll probably put at least a single zero on that one because I'm gonna make a nice little chunk on this one. And yeah, not financial advice, just telling you what I'm doing in case you wanted to know. But yeah, that's it, guys. So it's starting to come together, and market sentiment being what it is, I've been telling you since the beginning that we got to survive the summer. That's been my belief. If we can get through the summer, this is going to turn, and we're going to start getting into the election season, and market sentiment is going to be changing right around that time, and I think we're going to start seeing the pumps that we've been looking for. So everything I've been doing up till now has just been APRing to APYing, trying to wait out the summer, but it's always nice when it actually happens. So that's what I got, guys. I'm probably going to be, as long as, if it's going to keep fluctuating like this, I'll probably be bringing you dailies like this, just walking through, telling you what I'm doing, telling you what I'm going to be doing in case you're curious. I do enjoy making these videos, so I'll probably stick with this format for a while. But that is all that I have today. If you got any questions or comments, scott@thepodcast.com. I'm happy to answer them. Till next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.